Kia ora, I'm Mike Wilson and I'm the construction manager at QRS. Today we are at the Te Reinga Bridge area. We're just above the Te Reinga Falls. This bridge here is the fourth one that I believe is being constructed across this river. So during Cyclone Gabrielle, with the amount of water that came down the river, it was up basically to the bottom of the steel beams which are underneath the bridge, and then logs and slash and stuff have piled up against some of the temporary bracing that we've put in here and caused the centre pier to be dislodged and removed. Normally this would be a half an hour journey across the bridge into town. What this has caused is 2 to 2.5 hour additional journey to get into Worrell. And that's, you know, there's people here with kids, they're getting into weekend sport, they've got stock to move out, they're just trying to get groceries. It's a massive impact on people's lives. So the plan going forward is to reconnect the Rukaturi Valley as quickly as possible by making the bridge as light as we can before we drop it in the river and then pull it out up the road. And we're also putting in place a temporary bridge. So the log idea came around after a bit of spitballing. We thought, well, the Egyptians moved a lot of heavy things with a lot of rollers, so our plan is to try to keep the bridge out of the mud in the bottom of the river and stop some suction happening. And to keep staff safe, we've got a few exclusion zones set up. Downstream we've got catching nets. If anything or anybody should fall in, we should catch that stuff before it ends up off the waterfall. With our removal of the concrete deck, we're just ensuring that none of that concrete ends up in the river. So it's a little bit daunting because you really feel for these people that are over this side, and you sort of, every time we've got to drive around, you get a small understanding of what they have to deal with every time. So I really feel a lot of pressure to try to get this thing done as safely and as quickly as we can so that they can be reconnected. And we've got a timeline to meet and we're working hard to meet that timeline.